Am I in the middle? Yes, I am in the middle. So I'm going to show you my setup, but basically I have one desk here, and on my right we have the Elgato, on my left we have the Godox, and they're almost same height and same distance from me. Maybe Godox is 2 inches further away, but I believe that's negligible. So what are we looking for in this test is that we're looking which one is better. Basically, yeah, we're looking at which one is better, but we're looking for the harshness, which one is a more pleasing light, ta-da-dee, ta-da-da. So one more time, 5600 Godox. It is a bit harsh on this side. Okay, 90% would be better. And Elgato, around its 40% value. I'm straight facing the camera, like I'm really in the middle of the frame. Am I not? I think so. So that's what it is, 5600 here. I mean, earlier I saw some like weird colors on my face, so I'm really curious about the skin colors accuracy on this one. So next, let's go up to a bit cooler here. We are at 7000, whereas Godox, I don't think that it can go up to 7000. Let me see. I think 5600 is its limit, and yep. So for the Godox, 5600 is the limit when it comes to the Kelvin value, whereas Elgato can go up to 7000 basically. Not bad. Let's switch Godox. This is only Elgato. If I'm using this alone, obviously, maybe I can give a bit more light. Now we're at 70%, and again, 7000. Now we are at 80%, and since the exposure of the camera is the same, what you see is what you get. The camera is not adapting for any of the exposure values. This is at 90%. I'm sure like I'm super bright now. And this is Elgato at 100% at 7000 Kelvin value. Again, when we are at 100%, I'm going to switch the color temperature to 6000. This is 6000. And I feel the purple-ish color issue, but maybe it's my screen. I'm going to see it on the computer, and you can let me know what you think. This is 5600. We are at 5000 now. By the way, there's no other light apart from those small lights. Now we are at 4000. Whoa. Now we are at 3000. Yes. So let's go to 50% intensity. Yeah, let me do it. 50. And now I'm gonna switch back to quickly 4000. This is 4000 Kelvin. This is 5000 Kelvin. And here I see a little bit of a magenta tones on my face, but we'll see the footage. Now we're at 5600. There you go, 5600. And now we are at 7000. I tried to use the app, but the app is horrible. I ended up taking my computer here. I'm using the control center. In my use case, this is not for live streaming. I'm going to use this for my YouTube setup. I got fed up with all those black massive soft boxes, so I'm looking for a light which is pleasing to the eye yet not massive. So let's keep it at 5600 Kelvin here, put it back to 40%, and let's hit Godox. Sorry, this is at 90%. I can see that it is harsh. So how are we? Now Godox is at 70% intensity, 5600. Elgato is also at 5600. So this is my face basically. Elgato is lighting up this part of my face, whereas Godox is lighting up this part of my face. And I'm super curious about the color rendering and everything like that, because now that the white balance is fixed, this should be a very fair test to both lights. By the way, I looked for a similar review. There was none, so I grabbed both. But of course, At the end of the day, one of them will go back to Amazon, and for the moment, because it's so finicky, I think, okay, no, I'm not gonna say that, but let me tell you more about what's finicky with Elgato. The app was horrible, there is no remote. Yeah, the app is horrible, like I'm sure those people at Elgato are fully aware of the issue, but because this is more for streamers, it makes sense that the integration with their other streaming deck might be better, but as a standalone device, it's kind of annoying. And I feel like this is a bit of a harsh light, but the idea is to see it on my face. That's why I'm wearing a darker shirt, so the focus is on my face here. Again, boom, Godox is gone. We have only one light here. And if you want to use it as your sole light, I mean, it's not impossible, but if you're going to use this as your key light, again, like I'm really flying blind here, I would take it to 50% and then hit the Godox and get it to, I think it's 50% because there's a huge power difference between the two. So what do I look like? How are the skin tones? That's what I care about in this test. I know it's becoming a boring video, but this is something that I'm doing for myself and I'm putting it online so that you guys can also benefit from the experience, and maybe when you're deciding if you want to pay 80 bucks for your light or if you want to go fancy and what was that? Oh, okay, go fancy and buy the Elgato, you know what you're getting into. Especially the app is finicky. If you have everything from Elgato, maybe that would make sense, but in my experience, anyways, I need to look at the footage before calling the shots. Once again, is there anything else I should do? Well, the lights are here and I can still keep them for a little bit. But in my opinion, maybe if now they're both at 5600, since that's the limit for Godox, I'm gonna switch it to a bit more of a cooler light. Was it noticeable? Did it make any... Okay, let's switch it off. Yeah, am I more magenta now? There's this magenta color way that happens around 50, I would say before 6000, from 6000 to 5000 within, yeah, this is where I am. I feel like there's a magenta cast on my face, but I'm not sure. Let's switch the intensity once again. I mean, I would not use it as it, even though it is well diffused, I give you that. Like, at least what I see from my small screen on my Canon M50 is pretty good. And yeah, as a Canon M50 user, maybe I shouldn't go for such lights, but I believe it's an investment. I am interested in live streaming one day, but not now. So boom, hitting that one again. Now I have two lights. One of them is the Godox, the other one is the Elgato. I think I repeated it for a long time, but some people do not watch the entire video. They skip around, so that's why I'm repeating myself. What if I really... Ooh. How was the bronze skin? No, let's go back to some decent lighting. So 56, because camera is at 56. Now we're both at 56, 50% here and 50% here too. I think the power difference would accommodate when it comes to, I mean, because this is the most expensive one, let's call it the key, and then this becomes my fill. And of course, I can do it. Let me go ahead and put my fancy lights up. Like, this is the look I'm gonna go for. Blue here, red here. So let's see if it looks as fancy as I want it to look. Oh, it does look great. Yep, am I blocking that one? Yep. The other one is visible, but please do not mind what's in there. Yep, this looks pretty decent. 50% here, 50% there, 5600 in both. Let's see how it goes for the last time. One light. Oh, with the lights in the back, only Elgato looks actually pretty cool. Again, I'm keeping it at 5600. Maybe I can even go, hello. No, this is 100% again, which is horrid. Now back to 44%. Hey, I like this look. Can I achieve it with the other one? Let's see. Let's turn it off. Boom. Oh, the intensity is very different. let's increase the intensity to similar levels. Just got 800% with this guy. Is it? The shadow on this part of my face is more pronounced, which is interesting, but not bad, huh? And then if I want to, I can add this. Does it? Yeah, nah. These two, I mean, this is a massive softbox. This is the thing I'm trying to get rid of, so why would I introduce it? But not bad, huh? 94% here, which is of course a little bit of a dimmer light. Not bad. Again, control. I mean, honestly, if I had one remote for two of them, then I'd switch the channels, or if I order one more of this, I'll actually get two. But let's see. I mean, I'm curious about the quality of the light, like the color rendering and things like that. And do I want to? Okay, I can add this too. I have also some sort of a third light, which is not working. Really? Boom? No? Oh, it was unplugged, sorry. For this demonstration, we're not gonna have it. But once again, if I have to repeat, we are at 50% on Elgato here, just switched it. 94% here. I feel like I'm a bit overexposed. What about 43% here and back to 50% here? Since I am interested in using this as my key. Yeah. What I see on my small screen over there is pretty good. Right now, since you made it up until here, I'm gonna put a poll. Please let me know which light is the better value. I'm not saying which one is better, because maybe I'm gonna make a second video about this issue, but please let me know which light you think is better after watching this for 15 minutes, okay? Thanks a lot for watching. Obviously, see you in another video, and for that you need to subscribe. Until then, arrivederci. Boom. Boom. Hiç fena değil. Hiç fena değil. Boom. Boom.